about notice writing, right? Let's see what are the things are there in notice writing. Okay. The introduction part is quite clear. Now, notice writing, it is a very, it's a formal communication targeted at a particular group of persons. Now, here, sometimes it is not for all, but a particular group of people. Let's say there is an event called MU Fest. Okay. Now, this MU Fest is only for the students of Marwadi University, not for all. So, we are not going to publish this in a newspaper because we are not going to invite everyone. But what we will do, we'll put a notice on bulletin boards and everywhere in the campus so that students can get to know like these are the events that we are having in MU Fest. Either it could be technical or non-technical, okay, cultural or any other activities. So this particular event is targeting a particular group of people, that's MU students. So this MU Fest is MU for MU students. How we are going to convey this? By putting notices everywhere in the campus, and making the campus very colorful with the different notices and all, with a lot of decoration and all. So that's how notice is help you to convey something to a targeted group of people. Okay, let me give you another example. If you read the newspaper, there is a section called business news. Okay, so there are small notices that okay, there is this section called vacancies. So in that section, if you see, there are small notices about the vacancies that a particular company or a particular organization or a particular shop is having. So again, that section is targeting a specific group of people. All cannot apply for that because all are not eligible. Let's say there is a specific vacancy for electrical engineer only. So those whosoever it concerned, they will apply for it. So again, that kind of a notice is targeting a specific group of people. Okay. I hope this is so far this is clear to you. Can I go further? Twinkle, you're following? Rajeshwari, Danisha. Hmm, okay. Notice was means to convey a particular event. There is, see, the purpose of writing a notice is to convey something. Let's say, I want to, as a faculty, I'm organizing an event, okay, and the event is, it's like there is a competition where students can make bookmark, okay, bookmark making competition. So here the purpose is that I should be able to, in the notice, I should be able to convey that this is the event so that those who are interested will register for the event. Okay. So there is always a kind of a message to communicate in the notice, right? Clear? So it means to convey something. It means to convey a particular event. Or it could be anything, a particular message or particular thing. It is written in a particular way to convey the message. Again, format is very much important. The way format is important in resume, the way format is important in minutes of the meeting. Here also, uh, having having a particular format is actually important. You cannot write notice in a paragraph form. You cannot write not in paragraph form, but you can't write essay notice writing. Okay, you may write paragraph in that. So it's like there is a particular format to follow this. Okay. It includes an invitation, event, announcement, or appeal. So again, there are different types. So it depends on for what purpose you are writing notice and whom you want to address. So it includes an invitation. Let's say I'm going to open a shop. So I'll put up the notice where I'll be inviting people. Okay. Let's say I'm going to organize the event. I will write notice in such a way that it fulfill the requirement. Let's say I'm going to announce something. As a teacher, I want to announce that there is no exam this month. Some or the other way, for some reason, your exams have been cancelled and will schedule your exam next month. So this is the kind of an announcement that I'm doing it here. So this is another kind of notice. Appeal. Appeal means you request for something. Uh, let's say due to this COVID, okay, uh, we are going through so many crises. So we appeal people to help us. Okay, so that is another kind of a notice. So these are generally it includes invitation, event, announcement, appeal. You may find notice like lost and found. Let's say somebody is lost, so we give a picture in the newspaper and we give basic information about that person, and at the end we declare that whosoever will be able to find out will give some sort of reward. So that's another kind of a notice. So it depends, but actually it depends on what exactly you want to convey to the people. So far I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes, Siddharth, is it clear? Nancy, Priyabin, Rajeshwari, Twinkle, is this clear to all of you? Okay, fine. Notice is a source of information, as I'm repeating again and again. There is always something that you want to convey. So it is a source of an information. It is very short and to the point and follows formal tone and style. Okay, now again, it should be very formal, it should be very short and to the point, and it should follow the formal tone and style. In notice writing, language should be very much clear. You're not supposed to use fancy language to impress the audience, because the purpose is you want to convey the message. The more you will be simple, the audience will be able to understand. The more you will be clear with the language, clear with the ideas, the audience will be able to follow the information. So the language should be simple. It gives an appropriate information in a prescribed way. So it's like a tiny space, a tiny thing. It's very short, and it saves a lot of time, and it gives an accurate information. The information that actually needed, the notice will give that information only, right? It is a formal document having a strict format. You are supposed to follow the format. Otherwise, uh, the purpose is not fulfilled. Okay. I hope so far this is clear to all of you. Yes or no? Is it clear? Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Let's go further then. So here is a statement. Writing a notice is a kind of an informal practice of writing an information. What do you think? Is it true or false? Give me your answer quickly. You have only 1 minute to answer this. True or false? Twinkle, what do you think? Upasna, what do you think? Kushbu, what do you think? Bautik, Anjali, what do you think? Denisha, both the Denisha, Hetsi, Hitarth, Kinjal, Kushbu, Nancy, Nishaben, Rajeshwari, Shivangi. What are your answers? Okay. Hmm. All of you said false. Fine. Correct. I'm not going to explain this. Let's go further. Anyway, we've wasted our time. Let's quickly look at the features of notice writing. It should be very brief. As you know, it's very short and to the point and very brief. It should be able to convey the complete information. See, it is short does not mean you skip the necessary information. Somehow you need to convey the information in a given format. Okay, so don't miss out the necessary information. Okay, don't do that. Authority. Now, let me give you one example to understand this. Let's say I'm going to organize a business meeting. For that, I'm putting up the notice. So here, it's me who is going to organize the meeting. So my information is very much important. It should be there in the notice. Okay, so that people can get to know who is organizing the meeting. Okay, so authority is very much important here. Clarity in terms of language and message. As I told you in the introduction part, language should be very much clear. Then only the message, then only you will be able to convey the message to the audience, to the mass. Okay, so it should be that. What are the types of writing a notice? It's business notice, event, lost or found, job notice, formal and informal, meeting notice. This is just a general, uh, these are just a general types. There are so many, of course. It actually, as I told you, it depends on for what purpose you are writing and to whom you are addressing. Okay. You may have a look at this once. There is a statement. Notice should be very to the point and clearly able to convey the message. What do you think? Is it true or false? Give me your answer in a minute. I am repeating the statement. Notice should be very to the point and clearly able to convey the message. Is it true or false? True. True. Okay. Sagar, what do you think? Janki, what do you think? Charmi, what do you think? Amish Kumar, what do you think? Amish, are you there? Zainab, are you there? No, Zainab is not there. Fine. Good. So the answer is true. So far, whatever we have discussed is clear. Okay, fine. Fine. Now we are going to discuss the essentials of notice writing. Fine. So, what are the essentials of writing a notice? What are the important points? So, one is name of the organization or authority. It should come on the top in the center. The one who is putting up the notice, name should be there. Either it could be a person or it could be an organization. Next thing is title of the notice. Sometimes we simply put notice on the top in the big letters. But if you can come up with some good title, that also you can put. So this title will include the purpose. So the moment the person will read the title, he or she can make a judgment whether they want to read the full notice or not. If they find the title appropriate, and if they find that okay, they are really interested in that kind of an event, they will read the entire notice. So title should be there in the notice. Make sure you mention the date. Date means not the date of the event here, but the date um, but the date on which day you're putting up this notice. That date you should be able to write down here after the title. Heading is very much important. So it's a kind of an idea that what exactly this notice is all about. Okay, so you put up a heading for, let's say you put up a heading for one line. Okay, that's enough. Body of notice writing. What you should include in body of notice writing, I'm going to discuss that in the next slide. At last, writer's name. Writer's name means um, the name of the person who is putting up the notice for the people. Okay. Now this is very much important. I'm going to explain this fifth point now. Body of notice writing means the actual content of your notice writing, and it should include these five main points: what, where, when, who, and whom. What means what are the things you are going to convey in the notice? What is the purpose of putting up the notice? Where means where this event is going to happen. Now, all these features are not applicable to all types of notice. In the business, let's say if you are putting up the notice for the event, then where is important because people should know the venue of the event and people should know the time of the event. So when is also important. But when you are putting up the notice um, for for you know for announcing something, this where is not at all important because you don't need to mention where. Place is not doesn't matter in that case. When you are putting up the notice for the business meeting, then also you should give the venue where you're going to organize the meeting so that people should know where they are going to go for the meeting. Okay, sorry. Who is very important. Who means it's you who is putting up the notice, so your information. Okay, and whom means whom you are addressing this notice, whom you are addressing the content of the notice. I believe so far this is clear to all of you. Is it? You understood this essentials of notice writing, yes or no? If no, I can repeat it. I can explain you in some another way. Is it clear to all of you so far? Twinkle, Shivangi, Riddhi, Rajvi, Radha. Is it fine? Okay. Dhara, are you Dhara, Devanshu, Denisha, समझ में आ गई तुमने मैं
Yes,
बोला?
ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. It is important to mention the date in the notice writing. Is it true or false? What do you think? It is important to mention the date in the notice writing. What is your answer? What is your response? True or false? Is it true or false? True. Okay, fine. Good. Yeah. So the answer is true. Let's look at the sample for notice writing. Um, is it visible, right? Just go through it carefully. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Are you able to see this? Are you able to read this? Fine. Did you follow the format? This is how you should write down the notice. Did you understand the language? Look at the language, look at the structure. See the information, it's quite relevant and to the point. See the clarity of the message. See the format. Let's look at another example. This is for the event. Okay. You may add pictures if it is required. What I'll do, I'll also share other examples of notices so that you can go through it and you can get to know. And we'll also prepare a notice, and we are going to use one application, that's Canva. See, I'm typing it here. Canva. That's this application is available on Google Store, Play Store. You can download it easily. Okay, and whenever we'll create notice, whenever we'll work on this, we are going to use this application. That's Canva application. Uh, First task is next week you're going to submit this CSC. So first we'll complete that. After CSC and resume, you may I'll give you the topic to write down the notice. You can submit that. Not right now, but maybe after 15 days. So don't worry. But by the time, just download this application and explore it. Okay. So if you have any doubt regarding this notice writing, you can ask me. Basically, it's like it's a kind of a formal tool to convey a particular message to the large audience. Okay, it should be very to the point and clear. And the purpose should be fulfilled. Whatever you want to convey, you should be able to write down those things in the notice, and that is a format that you should follow. I'll be uploading more formats, okay, so that you can access it and you can have a look at that. If in case there is some doubt, you can give me a call or you can ask me here also, whatever you find comfortable. Is there any doubt? Is there any question? You can ask me. Do you have any question? Amish Kumar, is there any question, doubt? Dhara, I hope you are able to follow. Radha, Shivangi, Twinkle, Riddhi, Rajvi, Pooja. I hope you are not facing any difficulty in my session. Hitarth. Okay. So whatever we are doing, it's working, right? It isn't that only I'm explaining, you are listening, but nothing is going to work out at the end. I really don't want things that way. If in case things are not working in this, uh, no. Okay, that means this no means you people are able to understand. So it's like a positive thing, right? That way I consider this no. Yes or no? Fine. Okay, good that you people are able to follow. Thank you so much for your kind cooperation. Um, and good luck for this CSC task. If in case you don't understand anything, you can give me a call. I will guide you, definitely. Fine. I hope things are working well in the group and you're able to work in the group. Take care. Okay, this take care means I have to leave the meeting now. Okay, Riddhi, I'm going. Fine. Okay, please take care. And if in case there is some doubt, give me a call. Okay, I'm just a call away. That's it. That's it for today. Goodbye. Have a nice day.